I seen her one time, and my heart dropped. You know, but when we broke up August of 2018, I didn't want to do it. And I cried like a baby in front of my son at the time was 9 years old. My son Jaden was 9. I was crying in my bedroom and he heard me. The day she moved back to Florida, I cried. I remember dropping her off at the airport and like I had tears in my eyes, but I took my son to go eat so I didn't have to cry. But when I got back to the crib, I cried. I never cried over a woman before. You know, stop lying for the internet. You miss having a homeboy. What? I guess so, yeah, miss. This is how I answer people like that. Okay. Anyway. And it hurt. It hurt. That was one girl I never cheated on. I love that girl. I did. We had the best relationship. So I went single because I had to go on trial. When I got out of jail in 2019, Perla. Matter of fact, let me show y'all something. Let me show you how me and Perla got together, right? Let me go to her folder. I love to tell a story about Perla. I love that story. So I'll tell you why we broke up too. I've never talked about why me and Perla broken up. And if Perla's one of your friends in here, I'm not going to say nothing crazy, but I'm just going to be honest because this is the last time I'm going to go live for a little bit. I got to focus on work, but I'm going to give it to, here's her folder. So I actually got the screenshots when we started talking to each other. So check it out. I get out of jail 2019. Somehow I found her on Instagram. She found me. She instantly followed me. She's like, oh my God, you was locked up. I was like, I wasn't locked up that long. I was only locked up for the summer. She's like, oh my God, but I don't even want to get to the whole detail. Well, I told y'all the story about how she flew out for my birthday the year before we started following each other. Blah, blah. Anyway, I get out of jail. We start following each other on social media. She would like everything I post. She would like stories when I show off my face. So it was a lot of attraction to each other. I'm 5'11". So check it out. Her birthday comes up October 24th, 2019, right? I wish her a happy birthday. She got like mad followers. She comments back like smiling face. Then she DM me and go, you flirting with me? I go, nah, you know me and you ain't ready for each other. You still young. Because she just turned 26. She was like, I'm almost ready for you, Papi. I was like, all right. So I didn't say much to her. She started DMing me a lot. And we started going back and forth flirting, sending each other memes. She would repost. If everybody used to follow me, like back in the day on CEO Papi Don, 26, y'all, this is years ago. I was 31. She was 26, only 5 years apart. 6 years apart. No, 5 years. Anyway, so I used to post memes all the time. She started reposting all my memes every day, reposting my memes. And so we started flirting. January comes around, right? I go, yo, stop playing games and DMing me and flirting with me. Like, the day I catch you, shorty, it's over. She told me straight up. I got some screenshots. She told me straight up, listen, I like you. I'm talking to somebody right now. I don't like talking to 2-3 dudes. He's not stepping up to the plate, but he's doing what I need somebody to do in my life. And I'm not just going to start talking to you because you got all these girls. When I'm done talking to this guy, and if you're still single, then we could talk. I said, okay, Perla, cool. A couple months go by. Check this out. Where's the screenshot? I got it. I got a couple screenshots. Oh, I got it. I got the screenshot. So let me read it. I had made a post, right? I remember what the post was. This was on my old page. The post says, I like my women like my pockets. Wait, no, what was it? It was a post that says, I like my women like my pockets, no limit. She DM'd me and goes, I got what you need. You got what I need. I'm just saying, right? So check the game. Ready for this? Check the game. I said, wait, what? Nah, I'm not falling for these devilish tricks. You getting curved, but thank you. And then she goes, did you just curve me? Wow. After that, it was game over. That DM was March March 16th, 2020. We were together March 23rd. So anyway, after she texted me that, I was like, I thought you had a dude. She said, I ain't talked to him in a week. Why you think I'm DMing you? And so I thought Perla was one of the most gorgeous girls. So I was like, all right, bet. Listen, quarantine's about to start. Let's get together. She goes, all right, bet. Let's go. So long story short, fast forward, she comes over to my house. I still got that video. She comes over to my house March 23rd, 2020. And here's the video from that night. Her hair wasn't done, all of that.
And I went.
That's the first day we hung out, and it was over. Me and her watched a movie all night, because this was the first, that was so exciting. It was the first weeks of quarantine, right? And so all we did all night long was stay up and watch movies. I ain't even sleep with her. We woke up in the morning. I gave her $500. I said, look, go get some groceries for your house. Get the things that you need. But you coming back tonight? She goes, I am? I said, of course you coming back. I told you. When I get you one day, it's a wrap. You mine. So she goes, is that so? I said, listen, go do your errands. Daddy gonna come pick you up around like 7, 8 o'clock, all right? She goes, all right, but I need a coffee. You don't got no coffee here. I need a coffee maker. I was like, baby girl, I got you. She leaves to go to her house. I wait till around 2 o'clock. I screenshot, pick which one of these. She picks which one of the coffee makers she wanted. And I bought the coffee maker. She came over that night. After that, I finally hit. And I was in love with Perla after that. Like, in love. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I still call myself daddy? No, I did that for her because I was making a joke. I wouldn't say that publicly, but it was a one-on-one setting. We were at the door. You know what I'm saying? I was just giving her money to go shopping. So I was like, you coming back daddy. I don't mean like I make women call me daddy. And we had a really good relationship. Like I'm looking at these photos when we first got together. We went on a lot of trips. I loved Perla. We used to go on the best trips. My ex-wife, she was gorgeous. She is beautiful. I think Perla was one of my top favorites. You know, we had a great relationship when we started dating and during quarantine. She used to cook and do everything. But why we broke up, I've never answered it. Me and Perla broke up because as much as I was spoiling her, as much money as I was spending on her, as good as I was treating her, I put Perla in a mansion. You know, I did everything for her, but I wasn't properly loving her. You know, I had infidelity. That wasn't the issue. The cheating never was an issue. No, I wasn't abusive, never. But, you know, I wasn't being a man. And she was starting her career. And I didn't want to hold her back in life. Yeah. It was me. So we had just came to a conclusion like she could keep the house. She could keep all the furniture. I let her keep everything. I just left the house with like all my stuff, all my clothes. You know, I neglected her emotions. I wasn't there for her, you know, and I didn't want to hold her back. Me and my ex-wife broke up, the one I used to post all the time. I loved her. It was because of me. It was because I kept cheating. She didn't know about that, but I had like 2 mistresses. I took care of her. I bought her everything. At the same time, you know, I used to just feel as though like I had to buy her stuff and keep this lifestyle up, you know, and I didn't like that. I didn't like feeling like I had to keep buying Chanel bags and keep doing things, you know, and we were like opposite, you know, and what I wanted out of somebody, I didn't get from her. Like, we had different opinions on things, you know? So after like 3 years, but that was the hardest breakup of my life. I loved that woman, but I wasn't loving her properly. Yeah, I didn't love my ex-wife properly. I loved her financially. Why did I cheat on her? Because I felt as though it was a materialistic relationship, but I already knew that in the beginning and I kept going. So I justified it by just cheating. You said, did I stop cheating? That wasn't gonna fix it. Sometimes you gotta just leave, you know? Even if I just think that I've done too much damage with, like, you know? It wasn't the cheating. I wasn't like, I'm being honest with y'all, like, it makes me emotional because I've never spoke about my divorce. I just wasn't there for her. Like, I would be in the house and I wouldn't like comfort her. I wasn't cuddling her at night. I wasn't sleeping with her. Me and Perla stopped sleeping in the same bedroom after the baby. There's other things that I'm not gonna get into. You know, obviously I'm private, but I'll take the accountability for it. Me and Perla weren't sleeping in the same bedroom this is a secret. I was posting her, we were happy. We weren't even sleeping in the same bedroom. I was sleeping in the guest room for a year. About a year and like 13 months, we had been sleeping in separate rooms. You know? I loved her, but I wasn't properly loving her, and I think somebody else could do a better job. You know? It wasn't me. Financially taking care of somebody and doing for them, yeah, that's good, but like, I wasn't treating that woman with all the love that she needs. You know? No, I'm a Virgo. And yeah, like that's why we broke up. It was my fault. If I could have loved her properly and been there emotionally for her, then yeah, we would have worked out. But I don't think I'm gonna ever love somebody as much as I love my ex-wife, because even though I cheated and I had mistresses, she didn't find out about that. She didn't know the stuff that was going on, but you could tell because I wasn't there for her. I wasn't cuddling her. I wasn't sleeping in the same bed. I wasn't giving this woman love. And I've heard nights of her crying by herself. And I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I love that woman, yo. I did. I feel like I did her wrong. What makes me happy? When I was explaining that other relationship with Jess, but time does heal, you know? Like, I didn't love her if I cheated. Okay, that's a fair analogy if that's how you feel. You know, fix it? Nah, you can't break up and get back together and fix it. You know, I've been sleeping with people now. You know how I could fix it? By right now, I'm about to get my life together and taking care of her and my child. I just love myself. That's a fair analogy. I wouldn't be upset if somebody said that. You know, like, if somebody says I don't love myself, I mean, I think I love Papi Don, but you know, I wake up happy, but I don't think, I'm gonna be the first man to say this with a clear conscience. I don't think I'm the husband material unless I find another girl like Jess or another girl like my favorite baby mama's Dolly. Everybody knows that. My baby mamas know that, but one of my baby mamas I didn't cheat on. I'm not gonna say no names, but unless I find somebody like those two women, I don't think I'm gonna be faithful. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be faithful until I'm old. I like them low maintenance. And let me tell you why. I'm boring. I like a low maintenance chick. Let's just go on vacation. Like, I'll be honest with you. And this is just being blunt honest with y'all. Let me do this before I get off. I don't want to buy a Chanel bag no more. Like, when I was buying this girl $6,000-$7,000 bags, we could have just went on vacation. Low maintenance girls, gym rats, like, you give them $6-7 grand, they just gonna save it to the side and take you on vacation. They're gonna create memories, or they're gonna start a business and give you money and give you a percentage. I like them low maintenance. Yeah, I like the bad chicks. I do. We all know that. But the bad chicks come at a price. I don't want to do that. I'm 36 years old this year. I just want to travel. I like older women. I like women that's 33 and up now. You know, even 30. I just want to travel. But I'll be honest with you, women. I'm very toxic. I don't want to be nobody's husband because I don't want to disappoint no woman. I want to be every woman's thrill and happiness. So if somebody could put up with me and we could just go on vacation, I just want a girl that just wants to go on vacation and just wants to travel and have fun and low maintenance. I will be faithful to a girl like that. If I don't think I will. Way better than Chanel bag. You feel me? That's what I think. Hold on. Oh, I know who you are. They're going to say it's a Chanel bag. I got a crush on you, but I ain't going to say nothing. Anyway, so, if somebody said I like low maintenance women, I think that low maintenance women is like, Jess was my favorite one. Dolly is my favorite baby mama. I love Dolly. Me and her spent the last weekend we spent up in Orlando together. Shout out to my baby mama. She's doing great in life. She's in a good space. She's raising my son. She looks great. She looked good. It's one of my favorite baby mamas. But I'll be honest with y'all. Men don't like to take accountability. The reason me and my baby mamas didn't work out, it's because of me. Greedy, being young, being Papi Don, thinking I'm the man, chasing women. Somebody said I'm sad. I guess. Here's what I always say to people that be like, oh, that's disgusting. You're not with the boyfriend you used to be with. There's different reasons why people break up. I just don't understand why when you're honest, people are mad at you. But here's the best thing I'm always going to tell y'all. If you think I'm crazy, go through your man's phone. Why don't you have your man's password? Ladies, matter of fact, y'all want to talk about realistic relationships? Since I'm crazy and I'm fucked up and I'm sad, if you and your man don't share each other's social media passwords, you're cheating. He's cheating on you. Let me tell you, when I really love Jess had my passcodes to my Instagram. When Perla was with me and I wasn't cheating, I logged into my social media. When I started being Pastor Papi Don when she was pregnant, I was logged into her phone. She was seeing, somebody that said that's controlling. That's because you cheat. You cheat. You want freedom. You're not ready for a relationship. That's the problem. New technology comes around. It's a requirement. It's not control. If you guys are together and you don't have his login, your man's cheating on you. And the women that say it's cap, so ask your man right now to give you his phone for 24 hours. If you think I'm capping, you and the person that you're with right now is controlling and dusty. Okay, so switch phones with him for a day. Unexpectedly, if they say no, they cheating. Since I'm so crazy and it's controlling, that's because you cheat. That's because you cheat. You know you're gonna cheat. You know your phone is